I'm starting out with a piece of maple. It's about 6 inches long and 3¼ inches in diameter. We'll get it trued up with a spindle gouge and then go ahead and put a tenon down on one end. I want to give a shout out to Doug Miller. He won the Easy Wood tool from the video last week. Congratulations, Doug. It's in the mail. It should be there soon. And I also want to give a shout out to Chad and Amy at Turner's Warehouse. We had a little chuck jaw challenge and I won, and they sent me this medal. So I am the reigning champion. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I get asked a lot, how do you become the chuck jaw champion? And it's don't lose. I guess that's the key. I want to give a shout out to my 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Hedeen, too. You know, she told me I wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. So learn to work with your hands. So thank you, Mrs. Hedeen. Once I find this other chuck here, we're going to get back to work. There we go. So I'm going to get this shaped with the spindle gouge, and then we'll get it hollowed out. So I've made several of these Weeble wobbles before. I do the turning, Robin paints them. Here's a few that we've done in the past. So they're really fun projects. And for the weight on the inside, I use a 4-inch or a 4-ounce fishing weight, and it works perfectly. Just when you're hollowing them out, you don't have to worry much about the bottom right here, but make sure you bring down the inside wall thickness so that they do weeble and wobble and don't just fall over. So I'm going to use the Easy Wood, the #1 hollower, to get this cleaned out. So I spent some time on this, making sure that wall thickness was pretty thin. The weights, the 4-ounce weights are pretty good, but you still need to, have a nice, the bottom needs to be nice and round so it doesn't not flat, and then that extra weight just brings them right back up. I'll show it at the end here, going back and forth. Help support the companies that support our community. All right, and then I brought down the top of it here, and we'll get this thing parted off, and then we'll clean up the top of it. Go ahead and change the jaws back to the pin jaws, get it remounted on there and get that top cleaned up. And then I can hand this off to Robin and she can start painting. And I ran through all the grits. I only went to 240 on this though, because she is going to paint the whole thing. So I just ran up to 240 and then handed it off. So this little piece I'm putting in right here is going to be the plug. It's what will hold the weight and then go in the bottom there. So she did a fantastic job. We took a few shots as she was going along. It looks I love it. I love the bald head. All right, so this is the plug. And what we're going to do is just bring it down to that diameter and then cup out the center. So on this too, just make sure it's shallow. You don't want it standing up too high. After I put the plug in, I'm going to glue it in and then sand it too. But just make sure it's it doesn't have to be much. You want it at the bottom, as close to the bottom as you can get it. There we go. And we'll get a little bit of 5-minute epoxy mixed up and just drop the weight right down in the center there. And it doesn't take much epoxy. And then we will put some wood glue around the outside of it. I let that set up for about 20 minutes or so. Put a little bit of wood glue in there. Tap it in. And then we can sand it up and clean it. So as far as sanding it up, I ran through all the grits up to 240 again. And then Robin repainted the bottom of it. I was trying to be as careful as I could so I didn't hit the red. So just make sure it's nice and smooth and round. So it's, because if it's not, it'll like just sit to one side. So just take your time on this part. And Robin wanted to get started on the paint job. But you can do this first. Do the whole thing and then start painting it. There we go. He is all done. Robin repainted the bottom after I got done sanding that. Super fun project. I've made several of these Weeble Wobbles over the years. Actually, when I say I do the easy part, turning it, then Robin paints them. We've done a bunch of people in the community, a bunch of different cartoon characters and stuff. They're super fun to do. So yeah, that's 4-ounce weight. It really just kind of makes all the difference. I'll show a little video of it wobbling back and forth here. But when you're hollowing it out, just make sure you get most of the material out of the inside. That weight really helps, but you still need to clean it out. The first couple I did, a couple of them would lay over on their sides, but like this one won't. Just make sure the bottom curves around, nice and round. So. But they're fun, and if you know how to paint, you can customize them to just about anything. All right, big shout out to Chad and Amy again. Thank you so much for the medal. I got that in the mail with some other stuff, though. Thank you guys so much. All right, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and we will see you on the next video. All right, take care.
Look it. Oh, what is it? Over there. Okay, we can try.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really hot.